Hello and welcome. My name is Cristina Ceniceros and I am the creator of the Financial Basics course. Have you ever wished you had learned basic financial concepts from a young age? Do you feel you would be better able to manage your finances if you had learned basic money tips while in school? From a very young age, I was taught basic financial principles on how to save money and budget accordingly. My parents had terrible money management habits, and they feared that I would have those same habits if I wasn't taught about money from a young age. Growing up, my parents always watched shows such as Till Death Do Us Part. They'd listen to financial podcasts and learn techniques on how to better manage their money. Knowing their spending habits were terrible, they always taught me from a young age that no matter what happens, always save 10% of your paycheck, regardless of how big or small the amount is, and regardless of whether you are paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Saving birthday money and Christmas money was always a bonus. They also taught me that regardless of the amount you save, to always put it in a savings account that earns interest in the bank so that when an emergency arises, such as when a car breaks down, you need a tow, or car needs new tires, etc., you have money saved up to use in an emergency situation. Nowadays, I constantly hear from high school and college students that they wish they were better prepared for the future. There is currently an increased problem in the world over lack of skills needed to be financially prepared for life and careers after high school and college. Most people have terrible money habits, which is turning out to be a problem as they are passing those tools on to their kids, and it is causing them to be financially unstable and not know how to manage their money accordingly. To solve this issue, an online course on basic finance and budgeting principles would be extremely beneficial as these concepts are needed to survive after high school and college. An online course on basic finance budgeting principles would allow students to learn the basic financial concepts needed to survive life. The course can be administered either online or in person. Concepts featured in the course would include the basics of finance, such as saving, check writing, checking and savings accounts, money management, which would include creating budgets, spending and investing, and advanced financial concepts, which would include loans, credit cards, business investments, and partnerships. Why is this course important? A basic finance budgeting course can teach and challenge students to make better money decisions in the future. Consider what happens when great financial decisions aren't made and how that can greatly affect their future. The concepts taught in this course should be adopted into school curriculums. A pretest would be administered to determine how much each student knows prior to the course. The course would be made a graduation requirement for all high school seniors. After the course has been administered, the students will be given a post-test, and the results will be compared to determine how much the student has learned since the beginning. For college students interested in taking the course online, they can do so through an MOOC platform such as edX and Coursera, and ultimately be eligible to earn college credits. Online versus in person. Some might ask what the difference is between taking the course online versus taking it in person. The online course saves time as you can teach yourself and learn at your own pace. It also gives you the option to review the concepts later and be eligible for college credits. The in-person course is instructor-led, which means there is little time for review. Pre-tests and post-tests are administered, and high school seniors would be required to take the course in order to graduate. This course is a great way for students to improve their money management habits. If you have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.